welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm JP, if you haven't seen any of my videos before, and we've got you out today into the beautiful New Forest in Hampshire in England. Absolutely fantastic place. I've been coming here since a child on a holiday with my parents and also as an adult, and we just love it round here. We're staying in a campsite called Sethongs, which I've already done a YouTube video on, so I'll put a link up of that for you to have a look at where we're staying. It's a beautiful campsite. It's called Camping in the Forest campsite, and also you can get a discount if you're camping and caravanning club members. So brilliant place, love it. Deer wandering around, loads of bird life and that. So anyway, the video. Yesterday we was walking down a pathway with the cameras and we noticed a nice big flock, mixed flock of birds. Now generally this time of year in the winter time, lots of the small birds all flock together for a bit of safety and security, safety in numbers. And we noticed a robin first of all sitting on a branch singing to us and having a little bit of a sunbathe in the pretty rare sun we've got at the moment. It's very hazy and overcast today. And then we see long-tailed tits, blue tits, great tits, and amongst them was a Goldcrest. Now, the Goldcrest is one of it's our smallest bird in the UK. So that got me thinking, I wonder if there's any Firecrests about. So we sat down and waited and heard a Firecrest call. Now the best way of getting to know these two little birds, and basically the video today is going to be on these two birds, a Firecrest and a Goldcrest. Two of my favourite little birds. They're absolutely fantastic. So I'll introduce you to them today. So we sat there and heard this Firecrest. So we positioned ourselves out of the way, got down nice and low and just sat there nice and quietly. And to our complete excitement, as you can well imagine, Firecrests popped out. Now the Firecrest and the Goldcrest are members of the Kinglet family, and they're passerines. They're our small birds, but the Firecrest in particular is a slightly larger one. It's about 3.5 inches long, weighs between 5 and 7 grams. So it's a tiny little bird, really, really small, smaller than the Jenny Wren. And as its name suggests, the crest on top, which can come up if the bird's having a row with a neighbour or it's courting, that crest will come up. And it's the male Firecrest has got a really nice fiery orange crest, which you'll see in the photographs to come. And it's got a very high pitched, stronger than the Goldcrest call. A pss, 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 pss. I'll put a picture of the Firecrest up next and play you its song so you can hear it. So that's the Firecrest. It's got a black bandit's mask, quite a pastely black mask with a white eyebrow, which is set in between its black edging of its crest, and then another small white mark on its cheek. It's got bronzy gold coloured shoulders and an olive green back and a sort of a beigey, dusky coloured underneath. Beautiful little bird, absolutely fantastic. It was first seen as a breeding pair in Hampshire, which is where I am now. They do migrate over here from sort of Spain and that side of Europe, and can be found in Russia in the summer months, but mainly Europe and the UK along that coastal area if they migrate in. But we're in Hampshire at the moment, They prefer evergreen plantations, and at the moment we're in a holly plantation or holly area. There's like a holly hedge all the way around the outside of us, and lots of oak trees, and underneath those oak trees are holly trees. So the reason for that is that the birds, like blackbirds, redwings, thrushes, will eat the holly berries, go and roost up in the oak trees, and the intestines do the rest. They'll drop the seeds in their feces onto the floor. They're encased in a lovely little packet of manure. They germinate, and up springs the holly trees, which the Firecrests love. That's where you want to be looking for them. Most pictures you'll see on the internet, the Firecrest is in a holly bush, and it didn't disappoint here. It's exactly where we found them. The Goldcrests tend to like evergreens as well, and they like pine trees, coniferous plantations, as well as holly. Now I think that's because as soon as the leaves, because the leaves are on the trees all year, the dark coloured leaves warm up quickly in the sunlight, the very sparse amount of sunlight we've got, which makes the insects start to move about, and that's what they feed on. This family, the kinglets, are solely insectivorous, which is why you probably won't find them on your bird feeders. If you do, they'll be eating maybe wheelworms or suet. You could get the odd Goldcrest, but Firecrest is more unusual. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling on. Have a look at this first segment of the video, and this is the Firecrest. I hope you like him. So, pretty cool, eh? He's lovely, lovely little bird. Now, if anyone's photographed or tried to film these birds before, you'll know it's an extreme sport. These birds are constantly on the move. They do not sit still for a second. So some of that footage was slowed down so you can actually see they can hover in mid-air. They're just absolutely fantastic to watch, but they're all over the place. The other problem that it presents us is that they like dark areas. They like to be in the bushes. They very rarely come to the outer limbs, so they're dotting around inside these holly bushes, which are really, really enclosed, and it's quite dark in there, so our ISOs have to be high to get a decent shutter speed that's fast enough to freeze the image. But I think I didn't do too badly on that on the Firecrests in that little sequence. The next sequences we're going to show you are of the Goldcrest. Now, as I say, the Goldcrest is the smallest UK bird. Weighs about 5 grams. It's really, really small, 4 to 5 grams. It's really tiny, about 3 inches long. And it's just a beautiful little bird to watch. It's more subtle in colour. It's got like, I imagine it as like a little teddy bear face. It's like, if you took the beak off, it'd have the face of a little teddy bear, little beady black eyes, olive green, beigey coloured head, olive green back, with this beautiful gold crest, which acts in the same way as the Firecrest. It comes up if agitated and when courting. So it's a beautiful little bird as well. And I've got a bit of a success story I'll tell you after showing you these pictures and this bit of footage of the Goldcrest in the area where I live. The Goldcrest breeds in the UK. Creates a very tiny little nest out of mosses and spiders' webs, etc. And it lays between 7 and 13 eggs, something around that number, which is a lot of eggs for a little bird. Now, it's been found, people have been wondering how the hell they can incubate, this tiny bird can incubate all these eggs that are about big as your little fingernail, your pinky nail or your fingernail big. They're tiny little eggs. And what they've found is when they spread their wings over their eggs, their legs act like radiators and their legs become really, really hot, warm enough to create this little pocket of warm air to incubate so many eggs. That's incredible, isn't it? So they put thermal imaging cameras on these little birds while they're brooding their young, brooding their eggs, and they've got little radiators for legs. How cool is that? It's good, isn't it? Again, enough of me rambling on. I'll show you the next sequence of these beautiful little Goldcrest birds. I hope you enjoy this one. Firecrests and Goldcrests, our two smallest birds. How beautiful are they? Member of the Kinglet family. I'll put their Latin names up underneath and what they mean. But absolutely fantastic little birds. So keep your ears and your eyes open for these little birds around holly trees and in plantations of coniferous trees like pine, etc. You never know your luck, you might actually see some. Now I'm lucky enough to have a big blue pine in my back garden, and a couple of years ago I found a dead Goldcrest. I was pretty dismayed because I was watched them for a while, and they only live for 2 years and they're only sexually mature after the first year, so they've only got one good breeding season in them. Now I found this little dead Goldcrest and I was absolutely gutted, poor little thing. And since after that I hadn't seen any Goldcrests in my garden for about 4 years. Anyway, just before Christmas, Sammy comes into the kitchen and says, I can hear a bird call in the back garden. I think I know what it is, can you come and check it out? Anyway, out I go. It's the Goldcrest. How cool's that? I've got 2 Goldcrests back in my blue pine in my back garden. Anyway, I'll show you the last few photographs will be of my little Goldcrests that are in my tree in my back garden. And I hope they bring joy to you as much as they bring joy to me. I hope you like that vlog. Introduction to the Firecrest and the Goldcrest. I think you'll agree they are fantastic little birds, beautiful to watch. But as I say, they don't sit still for 2 minutes. They are like little shrews of the bird world, constantly on the go, constantly looking for food. But a joy to watch. So, I hope you enjoyed all that. Anyway, you take care. You stay safe and stay sane. Look after yourselves and your loved ones in this terrible time of COVID. And I'll see you soon, eh? Catch you later. Bye. Stay still.